Blacksmith Brewing Company in Stevensville wants you to know it's still open. The beloved brewery is offering walk-in and pick-up growler fills. It's also still servicing kegs for those of you who need a little extra beer. Blacksmith opened 11 years ago and says it's proud to be a community center for its customers.
Thank you so much for supporting us, because we have a lot of local people still coming in daily almost. You know, they can't sit here every day like they used to after work or whatever, but they're still coming in and filling their growlers and supporting us as much as they can. And thank you.
The brewery is open from 2 to 6 Monday through Friday and noon to 6 Saturday and Sunday. For a full list of restaurants and retail businesses that are open and obeying the governor's order, go to our website, KPAX.com. Look for that We're Open tab at the top. Flathead Valley residents have started a stuffed bear hunt as a fun way for families to practice social distancing during this pandemic. Jolene Bobian says she organized the event to bring joy to families while practicing social distancing, and adds those who want to do this too, just put a stuffed bear in your window. That way, as people drive or walk around, they can see it.
We do have to get out and about. Our kids can go on a bear hunt and do something different, do something fun. And it's easy and it's free. Doesn't have to be a bear, could be a stuffed pig.
And she says when her family went bear hunting, they saw 15 bears in the window. The next thing she'd like to do is take pictures of them and send them to first responders as a way to say thank you. Well, still ahead, the coronavirus outbreak may impact Easter services, but it won't stop them. Coming up after the break, we'll show you how some local churches are changing the way they're worshiping this Sunday. That's still ahead right here on KPAX.
Powered by the Montana Television Network. The 5:30 news continues on KPAX, Montana's news leader.
As the coronavirus pandemic prompts social distancing measures across the nation, a number of Flathead Valley churches are going digital for Easter service. Christ Lutheran Church in Whitefish usually hosts up to 300 churchgoers for Easter service. Well, this Sunday they're going to be digital to promote social distancing and protect those most vulnerable in the church community. Christ Lutheran Church Director of Youth Ministries, Kendra O'Brien, says Easter service will be live streamed on the church's website. O'Brien says the church has also partnered with a local radio station to stream their service.
If people are at home and they don't have access to a computer or they don't have access to email or internet, they are welcome to tune in on the radio and they can hear our entire service, from prayers to worship to our sermons. And yeah, it's been a really awesome resource to have during a time like this.
The radio service will be aired in the Flathead Valley on KJJR 880 AM and 107.9 FM Easter at 9 a.m. We have a complete list of other Easter services across the Flathead Valley on our website, kpax.com. In the Bitterroot, a beloved Easter tradition is also digitizing this year. The Hamilton Assembly of God Easter celebration will replace the live play with live acting and a recorded audio portion of the Easter story. People who want to participate can still come to the Ravalli County Fairgrounds, although you are not supposed to leave your car. The audio recording is available for download on the church website, and CDs and a written script will also be available. Pastor Craig Nellis says more than 900 people attended last year's celebration.
And at the end gate, there's going to be candy for the kids, and the tomb is there with the angel, and so it should be a great time.
And there's a full description as to how this event progresses on their website. It's an event that starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at the Ravalli County Fairgrounds. And this Sunday at 9:30 in the morning right here on KPAX, we are broadcasting Easter Mass from St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City. This is a broadcast that is courtesy of our Scripps TV partner, WPIX. Elizabeth.
Well, as you wake up for that first cup of coffee on Saturday morning, things are going to look a little different outside. You may want to use those winter coats for tomorrow's walk to the mailbox because we track our next winter storm impacts coming up next.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Elizabeth Copeland.
Well, the beginning of Friday was beautiful in western Montana. We weren't tracking moisture until about 2 hours ago when light rain started moving in to the north and west. And that's where we're going to find the activity for now. It's very much a late fall, early spring setup. We have warm weather in the valleys and cooler air up top in the mountains. So we're seeing a lot more of that snow fall through the divide on the very tops of those peaks, while rain is still falling in the valleys. And this is just a precursor of to what's coming later in the afternoon and evening. So we're going to see a lot more of that activity shift into our area later tonight. Until then, just looking at some light drizzle right across north and west. So Flathead Valley probably seeing a light raindrop here and there, but we're going to see heavier showers move in the next few hours or so. Until then, in Missoula, 68 degrees right now. That rain is slowly going to make its way from the northwest to west central Montana. We're going to start seeing a lot more of those clouds funnel in here. Temperatures are going to drop quickly because we're tracking a cold front moving through, and we're going to see mostly cloudy conditions in the forecast later tonight. That breeze is already picking up out there as this cold front starts to make its way down from the northwest. So let's all track it out and future track for the timing of that moisture. So first we're tracking this nice cold front. It's a pretty strong one that's going to start slowly moving through about 11 p.m. for the north and west. Now, the most of the moisture really doesn't occur until the overnight hours, and that's really where it makes it pretty hazardous, because during the overnight hours when rain falls, we also know temperatures are dropping, which means rain turns to snow. We're looking at some slick roadways as we wake up tomorrow morning. So through the overnight hours, we're going to start seeing some snow accumulation, especially along those passes. Valleys are going to be a little too warm to see the snow early in the morning, but as we progress until the 8 a.m. hour, when the sun starts coming up, that's when we're going to start to see that transition, especially in the northwest, from rain to snow. So across the northwest corner, even in Kalispell, light snow showers falling as you wake up at 7 a.m. That cold front continues pushing through. Rain still falling in Missoula, Flathead, and Bitterroot valleys, but we're going to start seeing a little bit more of that slushy condition mixing in around 11 a.m. because temperatures are going to be on the drop as this cold front continues pushing through. So not only are we looking at some snow showers, they're going to impact the northwest, I-90 possibly. Not a lot of that snow in valleys though, maybe a quick burst of that accumulation like we saw a couple of weeks ago. Really not too many impacts in valleys, but we are watching a lot more of the cold air, wind, and snow impact